was quick. Seven 051. Let's get the ATIS. Hey, what's going on, Irina? Can y'all hear the sim, or is it just me you're hearing? Okay, I don't know why it's not getting the sim. Hold on. I don't know why it's not getting the sim. Huh. I don't know why it's not catching the sim. I don't know why it's not working. You can hear the ATIS. Can you hear the sim? Can you hear the ATIS right now? Oh, now it just cut out. There it is. I don't know why it's not catching the sim then. Hold on. Alright, hold on. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Well, that's not doing anything. I hear the sim just fine. I don't know why it's not. You can hear... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So you can hear... Okay, so you can hear that. Hold on. I think I know why. Hold on. I think I know why. Test. Okay, that's working.
Plan in effect.
There it is.
Hazardous weather information for New
Now you can probably hear it.
available on flight service station. Rex. Taxiway Charlie. F. G. H.
That's because I forgot to set the client so that it could hear. So my V-Pilot, I had it set to my speakers, not my yeah, I had it set to my headset, not the software I use. Is it really loud? I could probably turn it down. I think mic volume. All right, I think that'll turn that down a little bit. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, boss. Are they done refueling? I'm pretty sure they are. Oh yeah, they've been done. Request boarding. Put them people on the plane. Hey, Boston. We're going to go to Toronto. It's at CYYZ. Expecting runway 09er. I don't want to put my route in yet. Your API is fucked up on Twitch, Nightbot. I can't correct your game. Oh, crap. I completely forgot to change that. Hold on. And plus, this is 2020, not 2024. I completely forgot to change that. Tells you how long I've been on here since to do that. Hold on. I completely forgot to change that. Yeah, you're right. That's funny. Hold on. Crap. There's stream manager. Remind me of that crap later. I don't care. Don't care. Where can I do that at? I thought I could change that mid. There, I don't know if I can change that in YouTube though. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Can I edit that mid-video? if I can. I mean, I'll change it afterwards, so it's not that big of a deal. I can just completely forgot to do that. It's been that long. I don't think it's showing up on YouTube, so okay, that's fine. Alright, I think we're good. It's been that long since I've done all this. Doing relatively well. I had a big customer contract that got canceled, which is kind of a bummer because it would have been profitable. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. Alright, how do I do this? It's been a while since I've done all this stuff. I gotta remember how to do all this stuff. Information whiskey, squawking 7051, that's done. Route. Departure 09 via the Highland 7. No transition. And route. Next should be Highland and Cam. Is Highland already on there? Okay, so route. What's the next one? Cam. CAM. That's over here, isn't it? Ah, crap. I'm assuming it's that one. Q822, which is an airway. I would go there. To Gons. And then arrival ILS 33 right via the Ling 3, and it should be Wozy transition, and it is. Legs done, and activate. Yeah, I know, it's got the old logo. I haven't changed all that stuff. To tell you the truth, I don't know if I really like the no logo all that much anyway. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. I mean, the only person's ever bought anything from there is me. I bought my own shirt, so I just put it up there just for the hell of it because everybody has one. Oh, what's our altitude? 360? 360. Cruise winds. And where's dispatch? ATC flight plan. No, I need brief preview. Top of climb. The winds are gonna be 233 at 233 at 110. We got a stiff headwind. Plan fuel is 21.8. Is that correct? Yeah, pretty close. 21.5, 21.8. We'll just put 21.8. Zero fuel weight. Reserves are going to be 5.6. 6 reserves. Cost index. 39. 39. There. Okay, all that looks pretty good. I can't remember his name. It's the same guy who did my old one. It's the same guy who did my last one. I did it off of Fiverr. I can't remember his name. We just kept bouncing back and forth on the logo and a bunch of. By the time, I mean, it's okay. I'll hold on for a little while and then eventually I'll change it again. All right, flaps 5 takeoff. Is it still raining? All right, everything looks like it's loaded. I don't care about that rear door. Yeah, I know you. I know you said that before. I like the guy I used before. It's just we just couldn't really. I don't know. Just, my vision of it was a little bit different, but I got to a point where it's just like, you know what, just give it to me. I'm tired of bouncing back and forth. Okay, Boston to CYYZ. Of course, I can put my route on my iPad. 7 cam, Aussie guns, that. It's a very short flight. It's not a very long flight. Highland 7 is going to be 09. We're going to do 33 right, Ling 3. This is not a very long flight. Who's on Twitch? The person who did your logo? I mean, you got a whole lot of people on this flight. It's only 99. Good lord. Ain't nobody on this flight. Yeah. Let's see here. Climb via SID, so I'm just going to go ahead and put 3.6. Actually, I'll leave it at 10,000. That's fine. Let's go ahead and fire up the... No. Off. Let's go ahead and get our window heats on. Not exactly a Moscow to Denver flight. Hey, that would be a long ass flight. Good lord. I'd be flying a 777 or an A350. That would be a haul. That would be a haul. I don't think I could do that kind of... I couldn't do that kind of flight. That's a little long. I mean, I like doing flights. By the way, this is my first stream on the with the new computer, at least as Flight Sim. And I've messed around with Flight Sim a little bit since then, and man, this 4090 makes such a big difference. It's not even funny. Let's go ahead and start the APU. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I didn't even get the altimeter. What the hell was the altimeter?
Missed. Ceiling 500 broken. 900 overcast. Temperature 2.1. Altimeter 2944. ILS
Wow.
runway 15 right approach in use.
2944. Wow, that's a very low. That's some low pressure. 2944. Good lord, that's down there. Weather's not exactly great here in Boston. It's not exactly great in Toronto either. Oh, that's taken care of down there. APU should be firing up. Shut up. Boarding is now complete. Shut up. I don't care. Let's see here. We got air. Air is flowing. Oh, that's why that's probably on. Okay. Air moving. People can get some heat. Or whatever they want. Actually, no, I need to go to performance electronic flight bat. Let's load the route. And performance tool. Import. We're going to be selecting runway 9er, Boston Logan. Import. Flaps configuration will be 5. Rating optimal, import weather, import all this other stuff. Calculate. Well, at least it's in this beast you should have good systems for bad weather navigation. I mean, I did a landing the other day in LA in the sim, just obviously offline, and man, it got hairy. It got hairy. All right, takeoff 2 configuration. Select temperature 33. Trim 5.11. 137, 144. VREV 145. All right, so let's go back over to our performance page. Let's see here. We want takeoff. Actually, I'm in takeoff right now. Trim there. What's the winds right here? Did I say it were? Ah! 040 at 1, so 060 at 14. Seems kind of wrong. 0.0. What did I say? 33 was the. Take off. it's wet. There was another page I did this. It was in performance. No. In one limits. Is that it? There it is. 33, derate. What is it? Takeoff 2. Takeoff 2, derate. Activate. Takeoff. 5, weather. Those seem low. Not you're like 29999. Not like you're flying to Polakovsk. I can't pronounce that. Flight director and other flight director. Oh, what's the tower frequency here? They still online 28.8. I haven't set up my throttle cameras yet, so hopefully the next time I do a flight, I will have all that set back up. Oh, it's 28. Yeah, 28.8.
Change supervisor approved.
Frequency change approved for United 1976. Contact on Unicom 122 decimal FX for your control. Have a wonderful day.
Wow. Flight pumps, or fuel
November
pumps, I mean.
22, November, runway 15 right, line up and wait. Traffic departs to crossing runway.
What did I say was the
130?
130?
15 right and waiting for traffic. November 22 November.
139.
Stand 4782, 1080 and 14, runway 9 are clear for takeoff.
Runway 9 are clear for takeoff.
What's the top altitude in this departure? Highland. I'll just leave it at 10,000 right now. It's a Soviet 1920 biplane used for recon, crop dusting, and night bomber. Very sturdy plane for 1920s, but extremely primitive and very low tech. I have to move my camera. It's kind of like, or I need to switch my chat window. All right, everything looks good here. Doors are all closed, right? Did we close all doors? Not yet. We have not closed the doors.
Stand 4782, no further ATC available. Frequency change supervisor approved. Good day.
Oh, so we have no center control or anything like that. 47,
November 22, November 1080 at 14, runway 15 right, clear
power.
for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
Brakes
15
on?
right, November 282 November.
We're on now. Alright, all that's on. Route is done. Takeoff pages are done. Legs page is good.
I'm clear.
5x5. Let's turn our transponder on. 22.8 is going to be... We're going to be on Unicom here in a minute because we don't have any further ATC once we take off. So I'll have that set up. And it is done. 22.8. Where's my takeoff page? What's my trim? 5.1. So let's change our trim. That should be about right there. All right. Door management. Close all. And I think we're pretty much ready to go. I need to change that course in a minute.
November 22, November, no further ATC available. Frequency change supervisor approved.
Turn our beacon on, and we should be getting ready for push.
Frequency change approved.
Do I want de-icing
treatment?
treatment? No, I don't want de-icing treatment. Yes, sir. Will do. I hope this thing slides when I start it. That'll be hilarious. Do I need to contact for do I need to contact push, or just taxi? Oh, advise ATIS location and so I gotta tell him. What was the ATIS again? Actually, I'll just cheat. What spot are we at? I thought it just told me over here. I'm at Alpha 20. X-ray, information X-ray. What's the altimeter? Did it change? 2? No, it did not. Afternoon, Boston Tower, Delta 3255 with X-ray, ready for push and start, Alpha 20.
Delta 3255 Boston Tower, push to the ramp, your discretion. Proceed to spot 7 to call for taxi, runway 9.
Alright, our discretion, spot 7, runway 9er, 3255. Oh, I thought it said to push. My bad. We're on the ramp. Oh, it must be in a... I don't even know where spot 9 is. Nose left, tail right. Oh, I didn't remove the chocks. That would probably help. I can't start yet, right? Where the hell is spot 7? I pretty much mentioned it as well. You are not flying an old rusty brick. Kind of. Yeah, it's definitely not old rusty brick. I don't know where the hell that is on here. Like, I don't see anything that says spot 7 in the...
Southwest 3147 Boston Tower with information extra rated push and start. Southwest 3147 Boston Tower, push on Alpha is approved, call for taxi, runway 9er. We'll expect runway 9er, push to Alpha.
Engine start. Between spot 6 and 8. Oh, spot 6 and 8. Yeah, no shit. Well, where's it at? Like, I'm looking at the maps. I don't see anything that says where spot 7 is. I have no idea. I don't know where that's supposed to be at. Oh, let me give the engine some fuel. That way it'll start. It would help if you were under the correct... It doesn't matter which one. Voice from the tower is that... It's real. It's a real person. I'm on the Vatsim network, so you have all real controllers. Yeah, there's no computer-generated control. It's none of... It's all real. All humans. First engine's good. Starting second one. Switch over to ground. And into starting to rise. EGT should be kicking in just a minute once I introduce fuel. Until N1 gets to about 22, then we'll fire up the fuel. 22, fuel induced. EGT should start to rise, and there they are. They're coming up.
Boston Tower, United 2040 with information X-ray for push and start.
I'm sorry, what's the call sign?
United 2040.
United 2040 Boston Tower, push on Alpha is approved, call for taxi, runway 9er.
Push files for approval, cover taxi runway 9, United 2040.
It's between gates 14 and 15. before you get on the taxiway Kilo. Alright, whatever. We have a good engine start. We can tell him disconnect. This dude sounds like he's...
Southwest 3147, ready to detect. Southwest... I'm sorry, what was the call sign? Southwest 3147. Yeah, Southwest 3147, runway 9er taxi via... Let's see, can you make the 180 there to enter Alpha 2 to Bravo?
I think I see it.
Yeah, I can do Alpha 2 to Bravo.
Turn
Alright,
before
so
you get
let's
on the
do
taxiway
Bravo,
Kilo.
Kilo, Mike,
Okay, so I think I
runway
know
4
what
left.
it's talking about here.
Bravo Kilo Mike, 4 left. 4 Southwest 31.
Dude, I would not be walking behind the engines as a wing walker. That guy would get yeeted across Boston. Yeah, it sounds like a real person. I'm no a big expert on flight sims. I know the common thing is train simulators, station dispatchers being real people, etc. Oh, that's not. Why is that not connecting me? Oh, because I didn't hit start flight tracking. That's why. It's still not showing me. It's not start. That's not connecting my iPad. I don't like that. Oh, it's because oh, that's why. Should show it now. Oh, now my app doesn't want to work. That's fun. Fantastic. Alright, we can kill the AP. We don't need that on. Taxi lights on. Yes, I want that on. What the hell? Why is 4Flight not wanting to work now? 4Flight, I need you. Hello. Oh, crap. And Boston Delta 3255, ready taxi runway 9er.
And,
You get that?
Delta 3255, runway 9er taxi via Kilo Mike, cross runway 4 left.
9er via Kilo Mike, crossing 4 left, Delta 3255. Oh, is that pretty much where the spot's supposed to be right there? Okay. I usually do a lot of cargo flights out of here. I like flying out of Boston. I actually be flying in this airport, and so that's spot 8, maybe. I wonder if 7 was like right in here. Okay, I think that's what that meant. Okay, that's fine. Hey, get on the center line, dummy.
Southwest 3147, ready to go, son.
That's the Southwest plane right in front of me.
Southwest 3147, 1080 at 14, runway 9 are clear for takeoff.
Nav, LNAV, VNAV.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9, Southwest 3147.
Hope y'all be doing well. I know it's been about 3 weeks since I've streamed. It's been a while since I've done any flight sim stuff. I'm gonna try to get back into flight sim a little bit more than I have been, especially with this new rig that I got and all that. It's just, this thing is so nice. I'm not trying to brag. It's just awesome. I love it. You know, not having to worry about frames or anything like that. It's pretty sick.
Echo 9 are ready for push and start. Right here, 630 Boston Tower, squawk mode Charlie 3401, push on Alpha's approved, call for taxi, runway 9er. Push for taxi, runway 9er, ice on air 630.
He should be getting ready to move. There he goes. Okay, we can go a little further. And Boston Tower, Delta 3255, holding short, runway 9er.
Double 3255, runway 9er, line up and wait.
Runway 9er, line up and wait, Delta 3255. Dude, look how the visibility's so bad here.
United 2040, runway 9er, taxi via Alpha Kilo Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Where should I put my anti-ice on?
Southwest 3147, no further ATC available, frequency change, advisory approved.
There is my anti-ice. I don't even remember where the hell it's at on this plane. Oops.
Delta 3255, 1080 at 14, runway 9er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 9er, cleared for takeoff, Delta 3255.
Attention all traffic to Boston, information X-ray is now current altimeter 2944.
Brakes released. Toga?
Airspeed alive. 80 knots.
80 knots, cross check. Come up on V1.
Rotate.
V1 and rotate. Positive rate and gear up.
Boston Tower, here's 64 information.
Fire up the autopilot.
Ready for push and start and with your company traffic.
Right there,
Flaps 1,
634,
flaps 2.
Boston Tower, push on to Alpha's approved, call for taxi, runway 9er.
Runway 9 o'clock, taxi, push approved, down Alpha, 64.
Delta 3255, no further ATC available, frequency change, advisory approved. Good day.
Over to Unicom for 3255. Have a good rest of your day. And flaps up. Over to Unicom now, 122.8. Laps coming up. I forgot to start my timer. There it is, because I always forget to do that. Hey, wait, VNAV is not engaged. Now it's engaged. And it is just nothing but clouds. We'll go ahead and put our cruising altitude of 360 in, since we're pretty much on our own now. No ATC right now. So not every sector is covered in this on Vatsim. Right now we only had a tower controller in Boston. And then, so we're under basically on our own right now. Doesn't look like we're going to have... Oh, turn the taxi light off. I've got to turn the wing lights on. That's okay. Everything else looks to be good. Yeah, visibility is pretty bad. And tell you right now, the weather in Toronto is not that great either, which is why I picked this flight. The weather looks a little rough over there too. So we're kind of challenging ourselves a little bit. And we're popping up above those clouds. Slowly. And now making our turn. Tell you the truth, I don't even know if I'm going to make my cruising altitude of 360. We probably don't even need to go that high. And now we're above the clouds and it looks okay. Actually, I can leave those on. I can turn the retractables off. I can leave the other lights on. That's fine. Is this taking real weather data from the real world? It is. I have a weather client. It's called Active Sky for Microsoft Flight Sim. This is the client. This is what it looks like. So it takes a lot of the information around the local airports that are, and where I'm at, and it does project like how the weather. It's not 100% perfect, but it's better than the default weather that typically comes with flight sims. Montreal Center is online. We might get ATC over there. I don't think we will, though. I don't know. I'll turn that weather off. That weather is so... Oh, cancel the flight. Can I change that map on my project file? I don't think I can. I don't know. Are we above 10,000? We're about to be. We can go ahead and kill our landing lights. We don't do those on anymore. Done. And it looks pretty nice out here now. Rainbow in front of us. All right. Flight time is a little over, let's see, right now ETE, estimated time en route, 1 hour 22. That will drop as soon as we get up to altitude. It'll slowly go down. Now we're speeding up, so we're above 10,000. So this is probably going to be about a 45 to 50 minute flight. It's not a very long flight. But I want to get back in doing some flight sim stuff. You know, one of the by the way, Duluth, if you're still in here, I'm in Discord if you want to BS. One of the reasons why I haven't done any flights in Flight Sim since I switched to the computers is I thought it was going to be an absolute nightmare to get all my equipment set back up. You know, and so that's, oh, let's change our brakes. Oh yeah, and we can turn our landing configuration to off now. So I was kind of being lazy. I just didn't really want to try to set it up. And it's kind of funny. So when I finally installed Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, I do have 2024, but I'm not doing anything with it yet until they kind of fix some of the issues with it. So it's like I didn't really want to mess. I just was like being lazy. Because it just takes so much time to install, to configure Flight Sims, because I configure stuff for different planes. I've got stuff for Boeing, I got stuff for Airbus, for the A300, for the 777. Well, 777,000 are Boeing. But anyways, I was kind of being lazy about it. And actually, I didn't turn on. There we are, and I'll turn our weather radar on. So I finally installed Microsoft Flight Sim and was messing around with it. and I went to configure the controls to configure it, and there was stuff was already configured. Like, it remembered from my old computer, I guess the cloud or cloud base or whatever. And I was just like, that is such a relief to not have to reconfigure. Now, when I do DCS, I'm gonna have to probably reconfigure all those controls. I highly doubt that's saved, which that's. Actually, I just installed DCS, and I can't wait to actually fire it up on this computer to see what it looks like. It was really good on my old computer with my 3080, but I can't imagine what it looks like with the 4090. So, Irina, this is pretty much what I've built my streaming platform on, because I've been a streamer now for, let's see, it's 2020. I started streaming, I believe, in 2021. And this is pretty much what I was known for. That's why my name Pushback Approved. You know, it's an aviation term and everything. That's pretty much, you know, until Sea Power came out, then I started playing a lot of that. But this is primarily what I've always been known for. And but, you know, this is, again, I love flight simming. It's kind of hard to do it with my current job during the week because I can only do, like, short flights, like maybe a 2-hour flight or a little less. But Friday nights, usually, there was always be an event going on Vatsim that I'd always do, the Friday night ops. So there's a lot of events and a lot of things I've done with Microsoft Flight Sim and Flight Sim in general. And I tell you right now, I kind of felt sad. So I've been slowly, like, deleting a lot of stuff on my old computer. All my old, you know, all my games on my, basically my old gaming computer is now my streaming computer, which is nice because it's pretty much, it's a nice gaming rig, but I've turned it into a streaming computer. That's why I can, you know, stream in like 2K and other stuff. And I think the stream has actually gotten better, since I'm not using a laptop. But you know, I've been going through and like deleting stuff in there, and I finally deleted like X-Plane 11, which part of me was kind of sad to do because I have like over like 1,400 hours in X-Plane 11. I do have X-Plane 12, but I haven't downloaded it yet on the computer. I probably won't put X-Plane 11 on here. I mean, I could, but I most likely won't. That was the sim. That was the sim that I really spent a lot of time with. I mostly was watching your Sea Power stream so far. I'm a big 80s Cold War buff. My ex was in the Air Force, so we're not doing much flight sim. Cold War gaming, heck yeah, we did that a lot. Yeah, that's fair. Most people, let's just say, most of the people that watch me on YouTube or have subscribed in the last 6 months, it's mostly Sea Power. Pretty much all my followers on Twitch are for flight sim, so it's trade-off. It's back and forth. I don't have a problem doing both. I like doing both. I like Sea Power a little bit more. The problem with Sea Power right now is it's kind of seemed to kind of hit a lull. There's not a lot of content coming out on Steam. I don't really want to do missions I've already done before, except for that. Actually, I want to try that Leningrad Assault one again because I got so smoked in that last one that I really want to take another crack at it. I don't really want to do other missions I've already done before. But again, the problem with that game is it's really featured on people creating the content and creating the missions. Hey Push, finally see your flight sim stream. Usually Sea Power. Would it be cool to do a flight? A fighter jet, and harass some Vatsim streamers in real time? You could. You really could. The problem is if you go into an area where there's a controller, they'll probably kick you off. So, I mean, I actually had that happen one time. I took off out of Seattle. I think I was in the Airbus A320, and somebody jumped in and was messing around. For me, it looked like a propeller plane, but I think he was in it, some type of fighter jet. And he kept getting too close to my plane. It kept kicking off my autopilot. But, yeah, there's actually a clip in my Twitch. I think it's called Vatsim Barrel Rolls. But, yeah, I watched this guy beside me, like, doing barrel rolls and all kinds of crazy shit. But yeah, it was kind of funny. I mean, you can do what you want on Vatsim. If you're not in an area with a controller, you can probably get away with any. But once you go into a sector that has a controller, like center or even approach, they'll probably kick you off pretty fast. Irina says that is true. Sea Power seems like people are waiting for the next update. I would say that's fair. I would say, you know, there's a lot of really good content out in Sea Power. Like the next, what is it, the new threat update, the NTU, and there's so many other mods. The problem is I guess I could download a lot of those mods and try them out. Like, you know, there's an Ollie Burke, and there's a bunch of other content that, like, Cent has put out, that's Cent, like, dollars and cents, that's put out. The problem is I want to play it kind of the game as it is with the minimum mods. Like, you know, I have the air upgrade mod, I don't know. It's kind of a catch-22. I don't want to play the game too much out of what it's intended. But then again, if a lot of the people who are creating the missions are going to use those, I may be forced to do that anyway. Sea Power is a great game. I really do enjoy it. It's got tremendous potential. But I think you're right, Irene. I think people are waiting for the next big update to come down the pipe. I've played it a little bit here and there. I haven't streamed it. Just because, really to tell you the truth, I just now got this office kind of put back together. I know you can probably see some stuff behind me. But for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, behind my setup, this wall was opened up. We had a leaky pipe that was leaking. That was there was no water in the office, but it was leaking water. So I have a 2-story house. So downstairs, directly below me, is our living room, and there was water. You could see the water coming through the ceiling of the living room, and I was like, that's a big problem. So we had to open up that for the second time in a year. But they had to open up the wall behind me, behind my computer setup, and fix that pipe. So I had to take one of my monitors down because two of my monitors are wall mounted. The main one I play The Sims on is just on my desk. But yeah, we had to open all that up and do a bunch of stuff. It was kind of a pain in the butt, and it wasn't a lot of fun. So we just now kind of got this back to where I had it before. It's pretty much exactly the same. Except I did add some, as you can see, probably the lights in the stream. I did add some desk lights. Govee, by the way, I love Govee lights. These things are so good. I love these lights. I can't get enough of them. I have 3. I have one, a big one behind the you got the one that you can see to my left. That's around my Flying Ace Snoopy sign, and then the desk one. I mean, it looks better at night than it is at day. But yeah, but doing flight sim, these are the things I really like to do. The problem right now is there's not a lot. Really, it's when there's a big event going on is when it gets a lot of fun because there's so much ATC that you're really trying to pay attention. So like trying to talk or chat, it can be difficult because sometimes I'll completely mishear I won't even hear my call sign. They're like, hey, where are you at, Delta? I'm like, oh, my bad, sorry. What do you need? Flight simming has a big. I have a big heart for flight simming, but I have a big heart for RTSs. I'm looking forward to a couple of other RTSs coming down the pipeline. I'm hoping Task Force Admiral gets at least a demo out this year. I know they've been talking about that game for a while. That's basically Sea Power, but World War II. That game, I think, has tremendous promise. What's the other one? Is it Broken Arrow? That's another RTS that's coming down the pipe that looks really promising. I'd like to get back into some shooters like Hell Let Loose. There's a couple of updates that come out, or Squad 44, which I'm terrible at shooters, but it's just kind of fun to watch me get my ass kicked. 6 Days in Fallujah, I've played that game with a couple of friends. That's a really good game as well, a lot of fun. But I'm kind of trying to split time between flight simming and RTS or war simming. I'm hoping we get some pretty good nuclear sub-sim games coming out. I know there's one that I've seen on Steam, but I haven't heard anything about it in a while. Cold Waters is okay. It's more arcadish than simish, but it's okay. I was a big fan of Dangerous Waters back in the day, Jane 688I or Sub Command. Those aren't the most action, sexy type games that for fun. It's methodical, and I tend to like games that are a little bit more methodical. As you see the way I play Sea Power, I play Sea Power maybe not as aggressive as others. I take more of a reserved approach. May not be the best approach half the time, but whatever works. I would love if Sea Power got a multiplayer function. Holy shit, would that be cool? So yeah, that would be really cool. So I think things will kick off once Sea Power AI is updated so it handles carrier operations well. Also when British vessels appear in the game. Bad Moss says there's a lot of new cool missions on SP. I'm playing the Grand Canary cycle, no mods. Oh, you Sea Power you're talking about. I got you. Arena said, yeah, I've seen some people in my wider friend circle play the Fallujah game, including one Afghanistan vet. Dude, that game is ridiculous. I've streamed it a couple of times. It's really good, and they've actually introduced put a campaign out, not the full campaign, but a partial campaign. That game is it's stressful. And I know there's been some guys who actually like did those fighting that served in those actual combat missions, and a couple of them I've seen them play it, and I've actually heard reports of people who have played it and they can't because it brings them back, like, you know, the PTSD just brings them back to where there was. The game is so intense and it's so brutal, but it's fun. I enjoy it thoroughly. But I couldn't imagine what it would feel like to have actually gone through that stuff. I see there's gonna be a new Battlefield coming out. Hopefully they'll go back to their roots. I used to be a huge Battlefield fan back in the day, like with Battlefield 1942, which came out 20 something years ago, and then Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2 is still probably one of my favorite shooters of all time. Love that game. Game was great. But you know, I haven't really played any of the new ones since. I have the new Call of Duty, but was it Black Ops? But only for the campaign. I only play it for the campaign. I don't play it for the online, the multiplayer, because again, I'm not very good at shooters. So I just played it for the. I just played it for the campaign, which the campaign's fun. I've enjoyed the campaign so far. I haven't played that game in a while. I haven't played it since I got this new computer. So I kind of want to check that out eventually. I don't think we have any ATC that I need to worry about. In let's see. Nope, I don't want to do that. Let's see if there's any ATC that we need to worry about in Toronto. I don't think we do. Usually there's not a lot of ATC in Toronto. I know Montreal is online. Uh-oh. Do we have? Nope, we don't have some. So Montreal is online. But actually there's really no one online in the United States either. Is it Kansas City Center's online? LA Center's online too. See, when I do flights, I tend to do a lot of West Coast flights. I love flying on the West Coast. I don't care about Spot 7 anymore. I don't care about the flight sim briefing. Alright, cool. Okay. Yeah, C-Power is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun playing it on a computer now that I don't, you know, like my old computer, my streaming computer now, but my old one, man, there was a lot of missions where it just bogged down so slow. And it just didn't want to go anywhere. I don't know, man. They really need to work on some of the memory leaks and some of the other issues that are in that game. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the next update. I'm hoping one will come down the pipe here soon. Finally up to cruising altitude. And ETE destination's 51 minutes. So we'll be actually descending. Not that. How far do we got until top of descent? What is that, about 200 miles? Roughly 200 miles, something like that, give or take. So, be on descent here soon. Actually, I can turn all these lights off. I don't need these on anymore. No, I don't want to zoom out. And did I turn ones up here too? I don't need these on. Turn that down. And I guess we can turn the seatbelts off. We don't need those on right now. If people want to kind of move around the cabin, which they're not, but let them kind of do their thing. Coming up to 36,000 feet, cruising altitude. It only took about 20 minutes to get from off the ground to cruising altitude. Not bad. Where the hell is my anti-ice at? I can't remember where it's at. It's not down here. Why am I forgetting where it's at? Oh, low pressure. We have to turn our... Oh, I forgot to turn the yaw damper on. Oops. Why am I completely blanking on where the hell... Oh, here it is. Anti-ice right here. Engine and wing. Okay, cool. So now we know where that's at. Fine. And we'll have to turn our center tanks off here in just a minute because the fuel is slowly running down to center tank load. You always burn center tank fuel first. You don't want to burn your wing tanks and then burn center because you can snap the wings. Coming up on the Cambridge VOR. And what kind of weather are we still looking at? And I'm going to try to bring up the weather in Toronto. Because the last time I looked, it was not very good. Weather. Low IFR conditions. Winds are 350 at 17, gust 22. Visibility 0.3 of a mile. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. All right, we'll go ahead and turn the center tanks on. We don't need those on anymore. Runway 5 RVR. 3,000 to 4,000 unchanged. Runway 6 left RVR is 2,800 to 4,000. Vertical visibility is 700. The weather, low visibility, moderate snow, moderate drifting snow. That was 6 minutes ago. Holy shit, this is going to be fun. This is going to be challenging. It's going to be awesome. It's great. Now you have the Montreal song playing in your brain. I don't know that song. Creators on C-Power often go crazy with huge SAGs. AI can't play carrier ops. I enjoy more of the chess-style scenarios with not much units but big surprises and no straightforward solutions. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. Anything with a battleship, I'm usually going to be in because I love I love the fact the Iowas are in it. It's so cool that the Iowas are in there. Yeah, kind of like. Actually, I think the next mission I'm going to do is I started the Strike 85 campaign. I did the first mission. I'm probably going to do the second mission, and that's probably in the wheelhouse of what you're talking about. It's more smaller units, a handful of aircraft, mostly surface action group. Really, I don't think there's any. As far as I don't think there's any carriers in any of those scenarios. I don't know, and I did the first 2 missions of the Red Storm Rising scenario, which were entertaining. The third one is a night mission that you're escorting. I think it's I think there's like 3 or 4 columns of civilian ships that you're escorting. So yeah, those will be fun. I think I'm probably going to jump back into and do some of those campaigns. But I bet, every day I go on Steam and I check, the workshop. I see what's coming down the pipe. I see what people have, put in there and stuff, and I haven't really seen a whole lot. But then again, I think you're right, Arena. I think a lot of people are just waiting for the next big update, and then boom, let's see what happens after that. I think when I'm gonna do another Sea Power stream, I'll probably do one this week, because probably those missions. The one good thing I think about those missions, I think they're actually not that long. Because that's the problem with Sea Power is, like, I like complex missions, but at the same time, I don't want to do a mission for 4 hours, 5 hours. I've seen some guys create missions where you're like 600 miles away from the enemy. There's one mission, I can't remember the name of it. Is it Forced Entry? I know there's a couple missions where you're like a full day sail away from the enemy. I think it is Forced Entry because there's one mission with 4 battleships, and it's like part of the surface action group. It's huge, and then you have a carrier group behind that surface action group, but it's like 300 miles behind, which there's not a whole lot of support you can do for that. Modding vessels is hard because most basic ship models include turrets and missile launches. You can't change that. I've seen some pretty good models come down the pipe, though. There was a F-18 model, Strawberries mission. There's an F-18E mod that looked. I thought the model they did for that looked really cool. 800 miles away. That's just too far. I think I'll tell you right now. Oh crap! I'm getting a raid. Korea, appreciate the raid. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for jumping in. Is my Twitch? Oh, it is working. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure my Twitch stuff is working. Good evening. Good evening to you. For me, it's afternoon. 2 o'clock. But good evening to you all. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Thanks for the raid. Hope everything's going well. We're just kind of cruising at altitude right now, 36,000 feet, heading to Toronto. I don't think I've ever landed in Toronto. 8 p.m. over there. Gotcha. It's actually my first time I'm going to be flying into Toronto. I've actually not done a lot of Canada ops on the flight sim. So, unfortunately, we got no ATC right now. We're just kind of hanging out on our own, doing our usual thing. Flying the old PMDG 73800. Bad on YouTube. There are new models, Arena, full render too. I saw. Where's traffic? Where are you? Now it's saying 90. Now it's saying it's above me. and now it's gone. Let's see, I didn't see any traffic, and all of a sudden it just shows up. What the hell? I don't see anything. Oh, you were also in that one? Sweet. It's been a minute since I've done flight sim. I've been doing a lot of 777 freighter ops because I love flying the 777, but it's always nice to get back in the old passenger planes, the 7.3. I just got a new computer recently, so this is really one of the first streams I've done since I got my new computer. I haven't really set up like the Phoenix and all the other stuff, all those other planes I've downloaded. I just haven't messed with them. So I'm gonna bail. Can't sit around anymore. Over 6 hours is enough. I understand that. Well, hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Thanks for the raid, and hope you have a good night. Yes, I saw the Ollie Burke. I haven't downloaded it because you have to download like several other mods to use that mod. But the Ollie Burke in Sea Power looks pretty cool. Your Kravik mod is coming slow so far. I have to give him upgrade AA using the Book system. Animations and models work well with that. I need to add CWiz to him. Talking flight sim and talking Sea Power. Sea Power. I need to find a good. I think I'm going to do the campaigns again next. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Those campaigns are, they're pretty fun. I enjoy them. Is my next waypoint Puppy? It is Puppy. Page, then Puppy. That's funny. I don't want to do any of that stuff yet. I will go ahead and put the course for 33 right, which is 327. We'll go ahead and put that in. Oh, interesting news in the household here where I live at. Me and my girlfriend of almost 9.5 years got engaged last weekend. I know people are probably saying about time. Whatever. So she's pretty happy about it. We're both pretty happy about that. Now it's on top of our plans of trying to do travel and stuff like that. Now trying to plan a wedding. She's a huge aviation fan like myself. She's a huge aviation fan. Let's see here. What do we got here? Let's see arrivals. Is it showing anything new that I need to know about? Not really. Congrats. Now you need to join the FLDS and expand the entourage. Sorry, bad cult joke. Alright, we're going to do what? 3-3. Come on. There you go. 3-3 right. Import. Conditions are probably slush. Configuration is going to be 30. Import weather. Calculate. Landing distance. VREV 154. Landing and route. Slush. Again, I'll have to do this stuff later. Calculate. Yeah, we should have enough distance to land. Auto brakes are 3 right. Yeah, we're going to do auto brake 3. VREV +5. Again, this is my current weights right now. We'll burn off a little bit of fuel before we get there, but we should have enough room. So it's going to be an interesting little landing once we get in there. What are we about? Roughly half. We got 40 minutes. Freaking wind's killing it. 120 knot headwind. So right now my indicated airspeed is 266. My true airspeed 462. My ground speed is 374. So we are just getting hammered. The wind is mostly, it's kind of off our 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So we're not going directly into the wind, but it's more off of like this direction here, coming off the nose. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your captain speaking. We're about 40 minutes from touching down in Toronto. The weather is crap. I might do one. I don't know. I might do a mission tonight. We'll see. It depends. I wouldn't mind doing another mission tonight. I actually got some vacation coming up here. Let's see here. Not next week, but the week after. I'll be out of town for like 4 or 5 days. And then the following week, I'm off also most of the week. But I'm back doing my broadcasting stuff from my old high school, like baseball. And I'll be doing broadcasting baseball games. I have a radio channel I broadcast for them. So I'm going to be quite busy in the next few, let's see, starting at the end of, 2 weeks. And it's constant. It's busy. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I get paid to do it, which is nice because I make an extra chunk of change, pretty good chunk of change doing that. But it's just the constant 3 games a week, and then I'm going to bed late and having to get up early. I don't get a lot of sleep, so I'm kind of a half zombie for most of the work week. So yeah, only 38 minutes ETE. We should be coming up on top of Descent. What, about 100 miles? Where are we at? We got a plane off our left. Actually, that was actually a pretty good guess. About 100 miles, because 80 miles is our next, our 2 waypoints past that. Who's this plane off my? He's 900 feet above me. Oh, he's way away from me. I don't see. Oh, I see him in the distance. There he is. Little dot. Little speck right there. Who is that? Let's see if I can find out who that is. Where am I at on this map? Hello, map, work. Reload. That is Giant 8280 going to... Is he going to Boston? Can't tell. Doesn't say. It does not say where he's going. That's weird. Usually it'll tell me, but it's not. Unless he didn't file a flight plan. Which probably that's what happened. He probably didn't file a flight plan. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So God knows where he's going. Where'd he take off from? It just shows him online from Flint. Oh, yeah, so he's behind me now. What kind of plane is he? Doesn't even show. So yeah. Oops. I have no idea what that dude is. Who's this dude off my right? This other Southwest took off from Boston. Oh, that's the guy. Oh, that's the guy who took off in front of me. He's going to Denver. He is flying low. He's only at 26,000 feet. That is really low. I can see him. I don't know if he's over there. I can't tell. Huh. I mean, he's not going very fast. What's his ground speed? 375. I'm doing... Oh, he's going slightly faster than me. Never mind. I did not click that. That's what I get for clicking a side monitor. Dude, somebody's doing Anchorage to JFK. Good lord. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is cool about this map. I have 901 hours on Vatsim now. Interesting. That's neat. I like that. And tells me that. Tells me stuff like that. That's neat. I like that. Cool. This landing should be interesting. So top of descent's about 80 miles. And the weather still does not look very good in Toronto, but we'll just deal with it as best we can. Toronto yet? No, we're still over New York. We're flying over. How are we flying over? What's this airport? Rome, New York. I have no idea. Actually, oh, we're heading straight to Syracuse, so we'll fly over Syracuse, which we can't see shit underneath us. Still no ATC over there, right? Does not look like it. No, still no ATC. Where's this guy flying? Oh, Fort Lauderdale to Montreal. Oh, he's in an A330. Air Canada 1007. A lot of cargo flights in the air on Vatsim right now. I did not do that. I hate when you do that. We'll actually check the Vatsim calendar, see if there's any good events coming up on Vatsim. What's today? The 16th? 8 Mile Final, which is Friday. I'm assuming that'll be Detroit or whatever. Is it Detroit? It's Cleveland, so. Oakland County, Wayne County Metropolitan, Kilman, Young, and Willow Run. I don't know most of those airports at all. There's really not a lot of good events coming up the rest of this month on Vatsim. Let's see what we got next month. I can't do the first couple of weeks. Actually, most of these I can't do because I'm probably broadcasting. Raleigh Spring Festival, that's in March. I've been there. I like Raleigh. Raleigh's a good city. I like Raleigh. Raleigh's a good city. Hockey night on Vat USA. What is that? Montreal. What is it? This is kind of cool. So they're going to staff up. Oh, they're going to staff up like original 16. Okay, so Chicago, Detroit, Toronto, Montreal, Boston, New York. Okay, that's kind of neat. Who the hell just meowed on frequency? I'm a big hockey fan. I watched USA against Canada last night. What a crazy game that was. Especially the first 9 seconds. 3 fights in 9 seconds. That's insane. There's not a lot of really good Vatsim events coming up, which is kind of sad. I don't like that. Huh, alright, whatever. Whatever. Where's our descent at? Should be coming up pretty soon. Oh, wrong way. So we're inside 80 miles of top of descent, so we're coming up on probably roughly 70 miles or so. Yep, it's starting to slowly pop up on the MFD. 32 minutes ETE. And there's so much junk and crap on my stuff here I haven't cleaned off yet. Good lord. It's amazing, like when they're doing drywall and opening up walls, how much of that dust gets everywhere. It's still on a lot of stuff. On my mic and everything, boom mic and everything like that. It's nuts. Who's that off my left wing? Yo, who dat? That's in map. Who is that? Where am I? Where am I? That's not him, is it? No. Oh, I'm looking at JetBlue 1934. He's going from San Francisco to Boston. That is a flight. Good lord, that's a flight. Can I see him? How far? And he's over 20 miles away. I doubt I'd see him. Yeah, JetBlue's heading direct. Another one. Is it the same flight? Oh, another guy did LA to Boston. So a couple guys are doing One's doing San Francisco to Boston. The other guy's doing LA to Boston. It's been a while since I've done a transcon. I think the last one I did was was it 777? I think I did that with Beyond ATC, so I actually wasn't on the network. I was using Beyond ATC, and I think I did San Francisco to JFK. I think that's what I did. That's a long flight. It's like 5 hours. I still want to do across the pond. I've never done across the pond. We need to do an Iceland campaign in sea power given the political climate. USA versus Norway and UK, I guess mostly subs. Or Denmark, not Norway. Uh-oh. Oh, it always freaks me out when it does that. Welcome. If ATC is offline, you may receive automated guidance to assist your online online controllers after receiving instructions. Resume on navigation, as Auto ATC does not offer separation services and is not available everywhere. Okay, so Boston Center advised to descend and maintain flight level 320. Am I even still in Boston Center? Oh yeah, I am still in Boston Center. How about that? Damn, Boston Center's huge. And I go into Cleveland Center just for a little bit too. I mean, I don't have to descend if I don't want. I mean, it's about descending in. I guess I could. Where's that plane that's in front of me? I'm not gonna go head to head with him, am I? No, I don't think I will. I gotta watch that other plane that's to my. Actually, I should miss him. I should be fine. All right. We'll go ahead and do what the ATC is telling us to do. What do I need to do? Yeah. Put y'all seatbelts on. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it. Screw it. What's the bottom altitude on this approach? 7,000. I'm gonna guess 7,000 is the bottom. I don't even know the landing. I don't even know the landing altitude of this airport. I can find that out though. I think. Or at least I used to be able to. I don't know if we can now. No, I didn't want that either. What the hell did I hit? Oh, it gives me my stats. Oh. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Used to be able to bring that up. Actually, I can just do it on the map here. Landing altitude elevation's 569. So we'll do 550. Right, it says, what does Iceland have to do with anything current day politics? I meant to look up the. Where's it at? Can I bring up the Lings 3 show plate? Or is it, since it's Canada, I can't bring it up? Nope, I can't bring it up because I don't have a 4-Flight Canada subscription. So, maybe I can look it up on my own. Oh, wait, I have Navigraph. Or is it not? Oh, wait, it's over here. I can do that over here, can't I? Where can I do that at? PMDG. No, it's the map. No. Yes. Arrival. Star. Ling 3. I need Ling 3 for the 3-3 arrivals, right? No, that's not. No. Oh, here it is. Boom. Nothing except 47. Talking about the president. Demands from Denmark to be U.S. I thought it was Greenland. Guy's lost his mind. It doesn't give me any altitude. Oh wait, 7,000. Okay, 7,000 at Ling. Okay, then I can just track in from there, I think. All right, we'll pin this. Where are we at? 3333 right. Boom. And then the approach, we're doing ILS 33 right. Cleveland Center of Isis Cross, Eisenton at or below 17,000, Buffalo Timber 2923. Oh, I'll be way below that. I'm not worried about that. ILS 33 right. Boom, there it is. Give me that plate. Pin the plate. Pin the plate. There we go. Plate has been pinned. What's the mins? What's the minimums? So minimum's at 250. So state, so 767. I'll just do radar. And I usually do radio. Do radio. No, I don't want. Okay, we'll just do that. My bad. Keep typing wrong stuff here. Norway instead of Denmark. Iceland instead of Greenland. My bad. Sorry. That's all good. And look at the airport diagram. Is that a briefing? No, I need the airport info. There it is. Boom. Pin that as well. That way we've got all those done. So just airport approach. So we got the star, which is the Ling 3 from Wozy. And Wozy's down. Okay, cool. All right. Got everything I need. Top of descent coming up in about 15, 16 miles. So we're getting ready to descend here in just a minute. I hate when it does that. I'm trying to do that. Hopefully the audio and the video are syncing. I've been having issues with the video being slightly ahead of the audio. And I don't know if there's much I could do about it. Usually if the audio is first and then the video, so hopefully everything is syncing okay. Where it's close enough that it doesn't look too bad. I don't use really anything special to do a multi-stream, a multi-PC stream other than sending stuff through my network. I don't have any hardware. This is all software. What is chocolate? Andy's Mints. The official mint of Pushback Approved. Nah. I never even ate lunch. What's wrong with me? Looking for that crazy landing. About 20 minutes. Top of descent's coming up here in just a minute. And then we're going to have some fun. So yeah, roughly 20 minutes. I didn't pick a very long flight. As much as I like doing flight sim, let's just be honest. You're only here for the takeoff and the landing. That's really it. You can pretty much skip the cruise. It's takeoff, landing. So. Oh, Toronto has an... Oh, crap. Oh, I'm actually going to get ATC. Holy shit. I did not expect that. Toronto Center is online now. Great. They have, no, they're online. Crap, I need to get the ATIS. I did not expect that. That threw me a curveball. Frequency 120825. 12082.
Instructions is required. Runway surface condition 0 SIXL 55530% 18 in dry snow. 30% 18 in dry snow. 30% 18 in dry snow. 160 off widths. Remaining widths 15 dry snow on top of compacted snow. Blowing snow. Runway surface condition 33 or 55510% compacted snow and 25% 18 in dry snow.
I've never heard this on an
10%
ATIS.
compacted snow and 25% 18 in dry snow. 10% compacted snow and 25% 18 in dry snow. 160 off widths. Remaining widths 15 dry snow on top of compacted snow.
I don't care about this.
Snow. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto International Area. Inform ATC that you have information. Alpha.
So Alpha is
Toronto
current.
International Information Alpha weather at 1900 Zulu. Wind 360 at 17 gusting 22. Visibility 5/8. Runway 06 left RVR variable between 2,800 and 4,000. Runway 05 RVR variable between 3,000 and 4,000. Light snow, drifting snow. Vertical visibility 700. Temperature -8. Dew point -9er. Altimeter 2930. IFR approach ILS runway 06 left. Departure runway 33 right. Caution. Be alert to runway crossing clearances. Read back of all runway holding instructions is required. Runway surface condition 0 SIXL 55530% 18 in dry snow. 30% 18 in dry snow. 30% 18 in dry snow. 160
2930.
Remaining width 50.
Okay. 2930. And it's information alpha. Okay. So we're actually going to have ATC. This is going to be interesting. There's a tower on the line, too. So we have tower, we have ATIS. Center is 125775. I mean, it's going to be kind of nice to get some ATC, but I was not kind of anticipating it. All right, so we got the next frequency set up, 120.25775. Make sure that's in there. Yep, we got that, 125775. Done. I mean, I'm still very far outside his airspace, so I can't contact him. Tower is going to be 118.7. Okay. This will be fun. It reminds me of the weather reports for glider pilots. They would always seem to have that on the radio after the news in the early 90s. I used to fly a passenger between Helsinki, Copenhagen, etc. for years, a few times a week. Winters can be intense. Many icing, canceling flights. I almost got caught when the volcano erupted. Damn. All right, so the altimeter was 2930. We'll go ahead and set that up. Because once we get it below 18,000, we will we'll do that. So 2930, 2930, done. Do flaps 30 landing. I probably should do 40, but I'm not going to do that. So flap 30. ILS frequency 110.3. So 1103. 11030. Done. Make sure that's we have that in both. A 113. And we already got our IRS course 327 on both. And we are descending by the arrival. Get this kind of in the heading we're going to be when we get online with them. So we'll put that at 330. I'm sure I'm going to be getting kind of a funky little turn. We'll see. This ought to be interesting. Got out on the last play and paused for many weeks. Where have I landed in Canada before? I have landed in, I don't need the A-cards meshes anymore. Where have I landed? I've landed Vancouver a couple of times. I don't think I've ever landed any other airport other than Vancouver. And I've done a couple. Passing flight level 257. Going for the bottom altitude that I know of. It needs to be about 7,000. Because I have to cross, is it Islandson? Or Island? Ist. Oh, Ling at 7,000. I remember there was a business jet that got lost and landed in Vancouver instead of Seattle. How do you land in Vancouver and not in Seattle? That's like a 45-minute. Good Lord, that's bad. I mean, I've heard of military planes landing in Florida. Like, I know near Tampa, there's a military airport that's pretty close to a general aviation airport. Like, they're almost on the same like line, like when they're coming into descending. And there's a video, I think it's on YouTube or something, where, yeah, you see the C-17 just land at this small little regional airport, municipal airport, and you can hear the people, like, taking the video, like, he is at the wrong airport. And you see him land, and they had to unload all the cargo, and I think get rid of some of the fuel to make it light enough to take off out of that airport. But, yeah, you can imagine that confusion, be like, yeah, we kind of messed up. I mean, it's happened before. There's tons of videos of guys landing at the wrong airport. There's another one, I think it's like a Southwest flight, where this guy is like, we're on the ground. Like, you don't see us? Like, no. It's like, then we're at the wrong airport. Okay, he did tell me to contact him early. Cool. I was hoping he would. Toronto Center, Delta 3255, flight level 212, descending via the Ling 3.
Delta 3255, Toronto Center, good day, squawk, ident.
There's your flash for 3255.
Delta 3255, you're identified, flight level 200, information Alpha is current, sign runway 06 left, descend 17,000.
Alright, we have Alpha 6 left, and descend and maintain 16,000, Delta 3255.
17,000.
17,000, 3255. Crap. I was not preparing for that.
Delta 7583, turn right heading 030, intercept with the ILS runway 06 left approach.
030, intercept the ILS approach, cleared ILS 06 left approach, Delta 7583.
Okay. No big deal.
Toronto Center, good afternoon. Golf Echo Echo Delta with an IFR request.
Delta Golf Echo Echo, say your location, pass the request.
Alright.
Echo Echo Delta, Toronto Center, we are at Burlington Executive, request IFR to Tilly Island.
Alright, so
Golf,
everything's
Echo,
all
Echo,
done.
Delta, confirm.
No big deal.
Golf Echo Echo Delta.
Golf Echo Echo Delta, just for traffic purposes, I'm going to need a short delay on your clearance, so expect clearance in about 5 minutes.
Roger, Golf Echo Echo Delta.
Southwest 3147, Sergeant, see you're online. Crossing over Charlie Foxtrot, Quebec. Now. Say the call sign again. Southwest 3147. I'm at the very south of your airspace.
So 6 left is 109.1.
Crossing over Ogducks. Yeah, I see your target there, but I don't seem to have a flight plan for you. Stand by while I look.
And
Southwest
057 is the course.
3147, I found it. Squawk ident.
057.
And Delta 7583, contact the tower, 118.7.
118.7 Delta 7583.
All right, little curveball, but we're good. We got everything planned in now.
Delta 470, turn left heading 150. Sorry, Lufthansa 470, turn left heading 150.
Left heading 150, Lufthansa 470.
Southwest 3147, you're identified, flight level 260, welcome aboard.
See, they say radar identified here instead of radar contact. So radar contact is the United States, radar identified is Canada. There was a flight from Czech Airlines to the Canary Islands to Prague. They lost one engine 20 minutes into the flight. Instead of turning back, they continued for another 3 hours on a single engine. Wow.
8,000. 7,000.
Who was that for? Is that for me? I don't think it was. I thought you said Air Canada.
And Lufthansa 470, keep the left turn heading 090, intercept clear the ILS runway 06 left approach.
Left turn heading 090 and intercept the ILS 06 left. Lufthansa 470.
Oh, I need to change, so... Performance tool, landing dispatch, so they want 06 left now, apparently. God, stop! Landing at around 06 low, import weather, says 2931. Ooh, we barely have... Man, we're gonna be landing with a tailwind? I hope not.
Canada 413, cross LERAT at 1000. The Toronto altimeter is 2930.
VREV 146 says on that, which I have 141.
So Center Low Citations rather go to Kilo at Kingston, so IFR 2.0.
Alright, auto
Charlie
break
Golf
3.
Sierra, Kilo. I don't have a flight plan for you. Check the flight plan refile. Check that. You might be VFR there. For the VFR release, you're going to have to give me a few minutes. I just got on here. I'm cleaning up the mess that's in the air. So just stand by for your VFR release, Sierra, Kilo.
Sorry, that should be IFR. File.
Yeah, then I don't have anything for you. Just check that and refile. In Air Canada 413, cross LERAT at 1000. The altimeter is 2930.
Cross LERAT at 1000, Air Canada 413.
Lufthansa 470, contact the tower, 118.7.
118.7, Lufthansa 470, thanks.
Golf Echo Delta, Toronto Center.
Toronto Center, Golf Echo Delta. Go ahead.
Golf Echo Delta, do you need the weather there in Burlington?
We have the 80s at Burlington as local AWIS.
Echo Delta, roger. I have your clearance advised, ready to copy.
We're ready to copy, Golf Echo Delta.
Echo Delta, before I give you the clearance, do you have a preferred runway for departure?
We're looking at runway 32 for departure, Golf Echo Delta.
Echo Delta, check remarks.
Sorry if I don't chat.
American 1111, descend 5,000 on President heading, intercept the localizer, cleared the ILS runway 06 left approach, depart 5,000 on the glide. And Echo Delta, you're clear to Pearly Island by the Burlington Airport. Direct Mix-It flight planned route. On departure, maintain 2000. The runway departure 32, squawk 1367.
We're way too
Clear
high
down,
right now.
1953 Zulu. Cancel this not airborne, 2010 Zulu.
Roger, Toronto Golf Echo Echo Delta, we're clear to Pill Island. Departing runway 32, direct to Mixer, 2000, squad 1367, clear is valid until 2:20:10 Zulu.
Echo Delta, the readback is correct. You can monitor the local frequency for the taxi out the takeoff. I will need an immediate left turn, mix it not above 2000 until you contact me. This
Good
frequency
Lord, there's a lot.
12577 airborne.
Okay, we're called with airborne left turn and call immediately after departure.
Delta 3255, descend 11,000, the altimeter 2930.
2930 down to 11,000, Delta 3255 heavy, or Delta 3255. I don't know why I said heavy.
1333, when
I'm used to saying heavy because
descent
I fly as FedEx 3255 heavy, so it's like force of habit to say that.
240 and we'll advise approaching 240 sorry, we'll advise starting the descent.
Air Canada 824, descend flight level 240.
Send flight level 240, Air Canada 824.
So used to saying that. Don't think I'm gonna make it below. Actually, I might.
Center, good afternoon, Copa 421 with you, gross 2,500.
Copa 471, in the future, the departure is runway heading until 5,000 until advised. I see you turned on course. That's not the departure out of Toronto. Please read the chart. That said, you're identified at 3,000, climb 7,000.
Runway 7,000.
Air Canada 824, contact Ottawa, Montreal Center 128.77. Good night.
128.77. Have a good day. 824.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make the
Delta 3255, descend 8,000.
8,000 Delta 3255.
Copa 471, proceed direct Vidra.
Proceed Vidra, Copa 471.
Turn right direct Vidra on course.
Proceed Vidra.
Just missed it, about 800 feet above it.
United 1111, contact the tower 118.7.
I have that set. 118.7, 118.7. ILS 109.10, 109.10. 109.10, 057, 06
Golf
left.
Sierra Kilo Kilo. Did you say you're at Trenton or Kingston?
Kingston.
Kilo Sierra Kilo Kilo. That's the problem. For Kingston departures, you're gonna want to contact Montreal 2877.
Okay, got that.
So a decent crosswind. Oh, okay, so it is into the wind, even
Delta
though 3-3.
655, are you with me?
Delta 3-3 or 3-3 right would be the better runway because it's more
Delta
into the wind.
655,
This is gonna be
Toronto Center, good
a
day,
worse
squawk ahead.
crosswind. All right, well, that's what they're landing. That's what they're landing.
Delta 655, you're identified flight level 296 and climbing. Climb flight level 360 on course.
Climb level 360 to 655. Actually, 4.
Darren, we're at 579, that's the slowest.
Delta 579, you'll get lower passing Lerat.
Roger.
Roger.
Copa 471, traffic is going to be your 1 o'clock.
Kissing the
6
clouds.
miles, the northbound 737 800 at 10,000, descending 8,000, maintain 7,000.
Roger,
He's not going to see me, and I'm not going to see him.
Hey, Toronto Center, hello, Delta 655. Can we actually get flight level 340?
Delta 655, that's not a problem. Dr. Klein, flight level 340.
Stockholm 340 to 655, thank you.
All right, into the soup.
Toronto Center, hello, Air Canada 101, off the runway 32 right, climbing through 1,700. Canada 101, Toronto Center, good day, you're identified, climb 7,000. Climb 7,000, Air Canada 101. Delta 3255, descend 3,000.
3,000 Delta 3255.
Copa 471, climb flight level 360.
360, Copa 471.
Can't see shit.
Request flight area to Vitis, Copa 471.
Say the request again.
Request flight area to Bravo Echo Tango Echo Sierra.
Copa 471, roger, proceed direct BDs.
Proceed direct Vitis, Copa 471.
Bushit 579, descend 8,000.
Descend 8,000, Russia 5.
What is that light?
Canada 101, turn left direct AVSEP, Alpha Victor Sierra Echo Papa
Off
on
schedule
course,
to set.
climb flight level 380.
What the hell that means?
Center AVSEP on course, Air Canada 101.
Toronto Center, Golf Echo Echo Delta.
Echo Delta, Toronto Center. Good day, say altitude, squawk ident.
We are at 2,000, square ident, Golf Echo Echo Delta.
Echo Delta, you're identified 2,000, proceed direct mix it on course, climb 6,000.
Proceed direct mix it 6,000, Golf Echo Echo Delta.
Delta 3255, turn right heading 330.
Right, 330 Delta 3255. I guessed that, and I guessed right.
Radio altimeter.
He's cutting this off.
Toronto Center, Canada 688, climbing.
All right, this ought to be interesting.
Okay, the 688 Toronto Center, good day, you're identified, climb 7,000.
Climb 7,000, Air Canada 688.
Delta 3255, turn right heading 030, intercept clear the ILS runway 06 left approach.
030, cleared ILS 6 right approach, 3255.
No,
6.
06 left approach.
I knew as soon as I said that was wrong. 6 left approach, 3255.
You got it.
Toronto Center, Russia 1332, leaving 320.
Shit 1333, thank you.
Knew as soon as I said it wrong.
And Toronto Center, Canada 101, are we good to continue our climb? Canada 101, I thought I gave it to you, apologies. I wrote it down, maybe I didn't say it, the climb flight level 380, should have been given that. All good, climb up flight level 380, Canada 101.
Alright, the needles are coming down. Looks like we're about to be established. And we are established. Gear coming down.
WestJet 1333, cross Lee Rat 1000. The altimeter in Toronto is 2930.
Cross Lee Rat 111,000, WestJet 1336.
Canada 413, descend 8000.
Descend 8000, Air Canada 413.
Delta 3255, contact the tower 1187.
18-7, 3255. Have a good day.
Canada 6 Delta. Air Canada 646, roger, exit left Tango, then you continue Echo back to Delta.
Taxi via Tango, Echo, hold short, 60 right at Delta.
Toronto Tower, Delta 3255, ILS at 06 left.
Delta 3255, Toronto Tower, good day, winds 360 at 17, gust 22, clear to land, 6 left.
06 left, clear to land, Delta 3255.
Air Canada 414, across 33 right, continue Tango to pads.
Full flaps.
Tango in, Canada 414.
Oh wait, not full flaps, flaps 30. $2,000.
Toronto Tower, Air Canada 1880 on spot, 8 Alpha, request taxi please.
Air Canada 1880, sorry, did you need de-ice pads?
We were requesting for taxi instructions for Air Canada.
He's asking you if you want to go to the de-ice.
1880, do you need to de-ice today?
Sorry, say again?
De-ice, do you need it?
Go to the de-ice pads to de-ice?
Negative for 1880.
Oh, this
Air
plane's all
Canada
over the
1880,
place.
give way to the American 737 from your left to right.
16 knot tailwind.
Alpha Lima,
Great.
Bravo, Delta, hold short 33 right.
Roger, we'll give way to the American 737 on our right on Alpha, then we're going
This plane is all over the
left
place.
on Alpha Lima, Delta, short 33 right for 1880.
Just make sure it's Alpha Lima, Bravo, Delta.
16 knot tailwind. Why are we landing on these runways?
Sorry, Alpha Lima, Bravo, Delta for 1880.
I don't understand why we're landing on this runway if I've got 15 knot tailwind. Now it's going to the cross. Maybe at that altitude it was like that. 500, still can't see the runway. Oh god, we're way off. Got the runway.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums continue. Plant a little bit. Down, full thrust. Rear reversers. Not bad. I'll take that.
And Air Canada 646, ready to go again?
Air Canada 646, yeah, we're ready to go again. Sorry about that.
Sunrise Air Canada 646, Airborne Contact Center 12577, the wind's 360 at 14, gust 19, clear for takeoff 33 right.
125.77, clear takeoff runway 60 Air Canada 646.
That was fun.
Touch aircraft information, Delta now current. Shouldn't be any changes, just changes to the arrival runway, but it's new. Negative 5.
And I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect because I'm going to go park where I want. Holy shit, that was spicy. I definitely would have slammed it if I was flying that one. Decent landing overall. That wasn't bad. That was, the autopilot just started really veering off. I was like, let me at least get the, if I can get, you know, the runway lights, you know, then I'll be okay. But, man, that plane was everywhere. Pretty cool. Thanks for the experience. Yeah, dude, that was an experience. That was a little nerve-wracking. I'm not going to lie. That was a little nerve-wracking. I'm just going to go ahead and park at this gate right in front of me. And then we're going to call it a stream because my fiance wants to go for a little walk outside since the weather has cleared up now. It was horrible earlier here, but now it's sunny outside. Look at the snow and everything, man. That was an experience. That was definitely an experience. Let's go ahead and turn our APU on. I'm just going to park at these gates right in front. Woo! That was spicy. That was spicy. Cheers later. All right, Bad. Have a good one, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you get your experience with me. Man, that was nerve-wracking. That's actually one of my better that's one of my better bad weather landings. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty happy with that. I was pretty happy with that. It's terrifying. But I'll take it. Stop right there, I think. I can go a little further, can I? I think I can. No, we'll just stop right here. This is fine. All right. I need to put the ground on. Let's see here. Ground operations. Set chocks. Request ground power. Connecting. Flight time 1 hour and 21 minutes. Ground power is available. Done. And we should be able to shut down now. Whew. We'll just use Air Canada, why not? Oh, I need to turn my beacon off. Woo! Yeah, we can turn the APU off since we're on ground power now. We don't need that anymore. Auto throttle, I know, is disconnected. Boom, done. Oh, it's bringing the... I don't want to bring those over. I wanted that. Why is that not working? Oh, forget it. I guess I didn't pull it far enough to have that connected. Whatever. Woo! Alright, that was fun. Holy crap, that was fun. Alright. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was a little spicy kind of landing. I ain't gonna lie, that was spicy. That weather was bad. Alright, well, I'm gonna head on out. Might do a mission tonight, but I doubt it. I think I'm just gonna hang out or whatever, or we're trying to reconfigure some stuff. I'm actually messing around with DCS a little bit and try to get that sim all fired up and ready to go. Anyways, thanks for hanging out today. Hope you guys had a good one. I'm gonna head on up for the afternoon, go do some stuff, and maybe this evening I might stream again. We'll see if I do. Might do some sea power. We'll see. But if not, take care of yourself. We'll see you on the next stream. Y'all have a good rest of your day. We'll see you later.